Please stand for the pledge. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Carlsbad, and happy Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, and second semester is just around the corner. We have a great show planned for you today. We're going to have Val live with Excalibur and Roy on the Magic Window to talk about the College Football Championship. Sebastian, what else are we going to have?
That is right, Carly Ray. We're also going to have Sinead live with ASB. And we're also going to have Scarlett to give us some more information about an art exhibit all the way in Del Mar.
Sounds like it's going to be a great show. I'm Carly Ray Jones.
And I'm Sebastian Ursanthopoulos.
And CHSTV starts right now. To start off the show, we're going to have a story on a local lady who makes handmade pieces in honor of a very special someone. Let's roll the piece.
I really need money in my country, and that's the positivity to me, like helping people. My business is a flower and rose boutique in honor of one of my sisters. The name is Flor. She's passed away 4 years ago for cancer. And Rose is because my oldest sister and I loved her too much.
Florose Boutique is a new business we welcome in our community that shares joy to everyone around us with love. Each item she sells has a story worth being heard.
This bag is one of the artisans from Chilapa, and then she have a daughter sick, like always like sick, and then sometimes they not had anything to eat, so they made that for her family, and it's for me a pleasure to help her, because it's when you buy one of my products, you help her, especially for the kids. That's one of my passions, to do these things. Yes.
Though challenges occur within the business, she always finds a way to love and find happiness.
It's hard to bring all my products from Mexico to here. It's hard to bring. It's expensive. I think it's really expensive. Yes. The clothes that my friends and family make in my country. It's like a passion for me to see how they did it. Like, it's very artisan. So I love the colors. I love everything.
Your business means a lot to us in the community. Reporting for CHSTV with photojournalist Madeline Mazzulla, I'm Peyton Millard.
Thank you, Peyton and Madeline. Come and audition for the Carlsbad High School Theater Spring musical, Catch Me If You Can. Catch Me If You Can is the high-flying musical comedy about chasing your dreams and not getting caught. Come by room 5002 for an audition packet or to ask questions. The auditions will be held January 8th through 11th.
If you are interested, the Jewish Student Union meets in room 6203 every odd Thursday at lunch. Come by this Thursday or text at CBADJSU to 81010 for remind. Our CHS Excalibur dance team has their Dancing with Excalibur event right around the corner, and Val is live in the studio with them to talk more about what we can do to show up. Val.
Thank you, Sebastian. Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Val, standing here live with Excalibur to talk a little bit about their upcoming performance. So what is this performance?
In this show, our team is split into small groups, and each girl chooses a guy to dance with, and then the groups compete against each other, so make sure to show up.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. And when and where is it being held?
It's tomorrow night in the CAC at 7.
Yeah, sounds great. And how can people purchase tickets?
You can buy tickets on GoFan or go to the link in our Instagram bio.
Yeah, make sure to get those tickets, Carlsbad. And how have you guys been preparing for this performance?
We've been on our grind, just putting in the work at lunch, but we've been getting a little discouraged, but it's got to look up.
Yeah, awesome. And I've heard something about voting. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, so we will have 3 judges to vote for the top 3 performances, and then the audience will use a Kahoot to vote for their favorite.
Yeah, that sounds like so much fun. Make sure to show up. And lastly, what are some challenges that you've faced performing?
Sometimes it's just really hard to recite everything and learn the dance, but when you mess up, you got a great team to support you by, so it's all good.
Yeah, good luck tomorrow night, guys. Now we're going to see a sneak peek of what they will be doing. Yeah, that looked awesome, guys. Lastly, any shout-outs?
Apes period 1.
Apes period 1.
Senora Hampton period 1.
Vincent Padilla, period 1. Trussell.
Ogden period 2.
Shout out Apes period 1.
Thank you guys so much for coming on. Anchors, back to you.
Thank you, Val and Excalibur. Just a reminder that finals week is right around the corner. Prepare now by completing assignments and checking with teachers if you are in need of assistance. Finals are January 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Anyone interested in being a part of the swim and dive team this spring, there's an informational meeting on Wednesday the 17th at lunch in the old gym.
The annual Spike Ball tournament is coming up next week, and Sinead is live with some members of ASB to share some important details on how to sign up, along with a demonstration of what is to come. Sinead.
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm here live in the studio, and there's going to be a game going on behind me that a lot of us are familiar with. It's a game that we usually see at the beach, but thanks to ASB, it's coming to our classrooms. Hey there. Oh, hey, Romy. So, Romy, can you tell me a little bit about the upcoming Spike Ball tournament?
Yeah, so ASB decided to host a Spike Ball tournament here on campus. It's going to be happening next week from Tuesday to Thursday during lunch. It's going to be a fun time, so make sure you show up.
That's awesome. And for those interested, how can they join?
So you can sign up. Tomorrow's the last day to sign up, so make sure you go over to the ASB room. You can get a piece of paper there, sign up with your partner, and it's going to be a great time.
That's awesome. And I know that since signups are due tomorrow, a lot of spots are almost full. Yeah. So can you tell me what team we should be looking out for?
You know, I was checking the list. I saw a name that, stood out to my eye, Gabby Fowler. It's going to be a tough competition. Make sure you practice hard because you're going to want to beat her.
That's right. And can you tell me if you have any shout-outs?
Shout out Apes period 3.
That's great. Thank you for coming on. I'll send it back to the anchors at the desk.
Thank you, Sinead, and be sure to sign up for the tournament before it's too late. Switching topics, Carlsbad High School and Sage Creek are accepting garments and accessories for the 2024 prom project. All of the donations will be given to the Princess Project of San Diego, and any high school student can get a free dress of their own for their school's upcoming dance. The only requirement is to receive a dress as a valid high school ID. Dress distribution dates will be available once posted by the Princess Project of San Diego, so be sure to stay on the lookout for those.
Save the date. January 22nd through 26th is the Great Kindness Challenge. Spend the week completing small or big acts of kindness and visit www.thegreatkindnesschallenge.com. Next up, we have Tosh live in the studio with some members from softball. Tosh.
Good morning, Carlsbad. We're coming off of a long 2-week winter break. We've got some members of softball here live with us to talk about the preseason. And to start off, when are these preseason practices?
We practice Mondays after school and Fridays in the morning.
And how can people get involved?
Just show up to the workouts and follow Carlsbad Softball on Instagram.
And Brooke, you're a senior. It's your last season with Carlsbad. What are some goals you guys have for this season?
Just to win league and be CIF champs.
And lastly, for any freshmen who want to get involved, they want to go to the preseason practices, what advice do you have for them?
If you see Coach Jared on campus, feel free to go up and talk to him and just show up and give all your effort.
You heard it here first, freshman, Coach Jared. Say hi to him. Also, anyone who wants to get involved, make sure to show up to those preseason practices. Lastly, any shout-outs?
Miss Jensen, period 1.
Madeline Joe Missoula.
Mr. Griffin, period 1.
Yes, I can, period 4.
I'll send it back to the anchors at the desk.
Thank you, Tosh, and good luck to our softball team with their upcoming season. On the topic of sports, our girls water polo team will be playing Vista today at 3:30. This game will be at the Wave Water Park, so be sure to head out and show your support. Seniors, it's time to order caps and gowns for graduation. Pick up the order packets in the office or visit www.sdgrad.com.
Now we're going live to DeGero via satellite all the way in Del Mar to get some more info on a fascinating art exhibit. Scarlett, what do you have for us?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Scarlett Walker here overlooking the Del Mar Fairgrounds. While Del Mar is known for its horse racing, well, that's out of season, you can go check out the Van Gogh exhibit that's returning. 2 years ago, Beyond Van Gogh opened at the fairgrounds and over 200,000 people walked through this exhibit. On January 26th, the Beyond Van Gogh will reopen, and as well as a new exhibit will open called Beyond Monet, debuting February 6th. These tickets for the show are on sale until April 4th. It'll be a great activity and experience, and we are super excited for it to come back to Del Mar. So if you guys are ready to check it out, it's while it's here, and that's all I have for you, Carlsbad, and I'll send it back to the anchors.
Thank you, Scarlett and Avery. For our last break in the show, we have Roy on the Magic Window to recap the College Football Championship. Take it away, Roy.
What's going on, Carlsbad? Roy Kane here, giving a little update on the College Football Championship and what's next for these players. If you don't know, UW, number 2 seed, faced off against the number 1 seed, Michigan, in Houston on Monday in the national championship. The score was 34-13. Michigan won. But me personally, I don't think the score reflects how the game went. A lot of garbage time touchdowns. In my heart, I think it was always a one-possession game, and UW never took advantage of their opportunities. We talk about J.J. McCarthy here, 130 passing yards. I mean, he's a system quarterback, 27-1 in his career, top 5 in win percentage. But look at the guys around him. I mean, I feel like Michigan, they don't really trust him to clutch games, but they trust the guys running the ball. Blake Corum, 21 carries, 134 yards, 2 touchdowns. Donovan Edwards, 6 carries, 104 yards, 2 touchdowns. J.J. McCarthy, I think he'll always be remembered for wearing the maize and the blue, and I don't think he will be good in the NFL. Then we go to Penix. Penix, the one game he had to clutch up. He had to have a good game, and the offense all had to connect. They didn't really connect. I mean, he had 51 passing attempts. The Michigan defense definitely were betting on him to throw the ball. The secondary knew it, especially with the starting running back, Dylan Johnson, basically playing on one leg, super injured. And I think Penix, though, he will continue his career. He will be going as a first-round draft pick in the NFL. There's much more to come for him. Then we go talking about the refs. It can never be fair, but definitely could be equal sometimes. A lot of the fouls and a lot of the penalties went to Michigan's favor. UW, a lot of holdings, and especially when it counted 4th and 7, it didn't go our way. They called a holding, and it definitely was not good. Another play here. First round versus first round. Will Johnson, you should not be holding there. Then we go to the draft board, wrapping it up. Where are these guys next? I see a lot of purple here. I see Roma Dunze, 6, Michael Penix, 11, Troy Fatano, 31, and Balin Trice even sneak in there. But no maize, no blue. UW will be back. They'll be facing up against next year against them. We'll be back. Bye.
Thank you, Roy. On tomorrow's show, we'll have a story on a woman who finds inner peace in the voluntary work she does for her community. Jacob Clark brings us this piece.
I like it. Someone working. Plan to help watering. I'm happy.
Looks like it's going to be a great piece. Be sure to tune in tomorrow.
That is all we have for you today. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.